Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to touch on Bitcoin. Also, I will talk about coronavirus. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming token swap or token stacking. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, library.tv, and as well as Patreon. For Patreon, I post a video about the essential vitamins for preventing coronavirus. You can check it out. If you're interested, you can join the Patreon group. I can't put it in YouTube because those information I potentially got banned, and unfortunately. And also, you can join me on library.tv. You can also earn library token as well. And of course, if you haven't installed the Brave browser, you can check it out. You can also earn basic attention token as well. If you're interested, you can click the link below. So let's touch on Bitcoin. So in my previous video, I talked about that there may be a potential pump at the time when people are so bearish and the crypto fear and greed index was at all-time low. And I think at the time around maybe the Bitcoin price around 4,000, 5,000, right? And because of the BTC-USD short position has been building up, I'm telling everybody that there's a potential pump in order to liquidate this position. But the thing is, once this position liquidate, there's no more need to pump, right? So we'll see. But right now, Bitcoin has pumped to probably from 5,000 to 6,000 something, and we'll see how it goes. And let's today I'm a little bit short of time, so I'm going to tomorrow I will have more time to talk about Bitcoin. I will talk about that tomorrow. And let's touch on the coronavirus. And of course, right now in the US it's getting pretty bad. In the state of California, yesterday they have a full lockdown statewide, right? Initially, I think on Monday, last Monday, I think this Monday they have a partial lockdown, like just the San Francisco Bay Area in Suffolk County. Right now, the whole state of California is locked down. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's a nationwide lockdown eventually. I'm not going to create panic or fear. I'm anything possible at this moment, right? We are in a very critical times right now, and I'm so surprising people still complaining why you shut down the state of California. Let me tell you why. I got some information from some nurses in California. They were told to reuse the N95 masks and gowns on Wednesday. Also, they run out of hand sanitizers as well. So if they don't shut it down, they don't have the PPE to protect the healthcare worker. If the healthcare workers got infected, they bring it back to the community, they bring it to the family. That's not good. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I guess there's a lot of people still saying they're growing out of proportion in the internet and all that. I mean, look at what happened in Italy. US can be easily become Italy 2.0, unfortunately. And I hope they understand the seriousness of this matter. And in terms of making a mask, since the hospital is out of masks, this is from Hong Kong actually. Hong Kong, they did that probably at least 2 months ago, back in February. They scrambled to get masks in the territory in Hong Kong. And of course, the Hong Kong government is useless. It's basically incompetent. They ask the citizen not to wear a surgical mask because they don't have enough, and they don't care about the Hong Kong citizens. Because of the Hong Kong protests, the Hong Kong government want to punish the Hong Kong citizens without providing any supportive measures to the community. So the Hong Kong citizens themselves, they create their own masks, right? So this is from a Hong Kong chemistry professor. I got it from somebody, and they're talking about you can use 2 kitchen paper towels to create a filter. And I will talk about that in detail in my next video. And at this time, if you're living in the state of California or Washington State or New York, I would recommend. I'm not going to recommend anything because CDC doesn't recommend surgical masks. I'm not going to. I mean, it's up to you. I think it's for your personal safety. You better wear a mask to go outside because there's a lot of hidden spreader to the community, right? So you need to protect yourself. This is mostly transmit through droplet. So in order to prevent droplets, you need to have some types of barrier to cover your nose, your mouth, right? And preferably you wear glasses because those droplets can settle into the eyes. This happened in the Beijing professor I don't know if you still remember. I talked about it in at least probably 6 weeks ago, very early on when there's a virus in the outbreak in Wuhan, China. So in Wuhan, China, there's a professor that got the virus from the eye when he went to the Wuhan hospital. So there's some droplets settled into his eyes, and he got infected, and he wore N95 but no goggles. So he got eye inflammation, and he got the coronavirus, and then he was on HIV medications at the end. But anyway, so also, right now in the U.S., looks like a lot of hospitals already running out of masks and PPE, personal protective equipment. So right now, they are in shortage basically, and not only a hospital in California, hospital in Massachusetts, a hospital in New York. They were asked to reuse the N95 masks and reuse their own equipment. That is pretty dangerous. And I think the first responders is even worse. They were only given one mask, right? And for the entire pandemic, seriously, and they were told they're just given one mask. They have to reuse it. Some people sprayed Lysol on the mask and reused, and I don't know. This is getting more out of control. So here you can see this is back in February. I think this is in Hong Kong. He sold some reusable mask, but the way how you use it is not you just wear this. Okay, in the middle you can put a you put a surgical mask in the middle. Okay, so that is to preserve the surgical mask. These things you can wash it, right? But in the middle they have something you can slide through to put a surgical mask. So that preserves the surgical mask. That's how it works, okay? It's not just wearing this. This is absolutely no, especially for healthcare professionals, okay? You got to be cautious what you're doing. Because those fiber, if you put it under microscope, you can see the bacteria, the virus can go through, okay? You cannot just use this. You have to use the surgical mask. So what they do is they manufacture this thing, and then they put a surgical mask in between those cloth, and and then when they go home, they take out the surgical mask, right? And then they wash this part, so that preserves the surgical mask. So you got what I'm saying? I think in the next video I will tell you detail about these things, because right now US in a shortage right now. Whoever know how to do good at sewing and stuff like that, they should help out the medical community to start doing this. But the design is not just like that. The design is in the middle. It can be open. You can put your surgical mask inside to preserve the surgical mask, so you can save it. And for the outside, you can wash it every day. So right. And in terms of the antibiotics, not the antibiotic, in terms of the treatment right now, they have good results from the, I think from the clinical I don't know if they have clinical trial. I think it's coming from China. Chloroquine, let's see, chloroquine and the azithromycin. Azithromycin is an antibiotic for respiratory infections. Chloroquine is an anti-malaria drug. So they're using. So this is a study of 30 coronavirus patients. 30 is not that much in France. And the preliminary evidence showing that the combination of hydroxychloroquine and the azithromycin is effective in treating coronavirus, reduce the duration of respiratory viral load. So 30 patients is a pretty small sample, but it's a decent samples, right? But so right now this is based on that. So anyway, I will do more update tomorrow. Right now I'm a little bit short of time. So let me know what you think about all these things. And do you think New York or California is heading to the direction of Italy 2.0? Let me know what you think, and what do you think about the price of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going to have a halving coming up in May. Do you think we are going to pump all the way to 10K? Or what do you think? Please comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming token swap or token stacking. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, patreon.com, as well as library.tv. And make sure you comment below, and that will help my ranking in YouTube. I will continue to provide quality video for you guys. Remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency, commodity, and stock market can have inherent risk. Please use a due diligence. Also, I'm not your healthcare provider. If you have any questions and concerns about the coronavirus, you should consult with your doctor.